What's going on YouTube? John here. Thank you for joining Blue Carbon Reefing. Today we are going to make some homemade fish food. So picked up a few things from the grocery store as far as some fish and some shrimp, and I'm going to show you how I personally make fish food to use. I will kind of give you the cost breakdown as well, just so you can kind of see, you know, is it really a savings over LRS Reef Frenzy and all that other good stuff. But show you what I do and how the process works. I haven't done this a lot, so bear with me. I've only done this like maybe one other time, so I don't really have a set recipe or anything. I just put a few things together. I'll explain it as I go, but welcome to my kitchen. This is my kitchen, and I'm going to show you here what we got going on here. Okay, so I picked up some tilapia from the grocery store and about a pound of shrimp, uncooked shrimp, and I'm also going to put in the mix a little reefroids. That's going to be so when I feed my fish, some of the smaller fish, I do have a couple firefish, they'll be able to get some of the smaller particles of food. And I'm going to be adding a little Celcon. So essentially this is just amino acids to help with the fish as far as getting a balanced diet and immune system, all of those good things. So again, I'm not using a recipe. I'm going to cut up the fish, and I have kind of a bowl I'm going to use as a mixing bowl, and then I do have a food processor, really just chop it up in real small bits. And then of course we're going to use some of the plastic bags, and we're going to put that in the freezer. So as I need some food, I just grab a little chunk and do it that way. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with rinsing the bowl, rinsing the knife, rinsing just a couple of the utensils, because although they are clean, I just want to make sure 100% any kind of dish soap or any of that residue that might just be in there. My dishwasher obviously does a good job cleaning a lot of this stuff, but just in case, I want to make sure I do a quick rinse on all this. So these shrimp are already deveined, tails are gone, so this is basically just raw shrimp that everything is already off of it, so I can just cut it up. I don't have to do a bunch of extra work to take everything off. Now, with the reefroids, no recipe, just kind of take a few spoonfuls and maybe a couple tablespoons and put this in here. Oh, I don't have much left. How about we just use the rest of it? Now, With the silicone, you want to shake this really well. You're going to want to let this sit in the food to kind of soak up into the food. I definitely want to do this now to try to get it soaked into the food before I end up using the processor and freezing it. Kind of get any of the stickiness off, that way once I freeze it, we're not going to get a bunch on my hands. But essentially we're going to put this in the fridge, we're going to put this in the freezer, and at least 24 hours later it should be frozen, and then we'll start using it. So, little bonus tip. Take this, all your garbage and your smelly fish food, throw it out in the garbage, outside. So I'm going to lay these flat for the day. Yes, my son loves waffles, and I don't mean Billy Pipe's dog. We're going to lay these flat, let them freeze, and we will come back tomorrow. Okay guys, so we're all set. We're in the freezer. We're going to let that freeze for at least 24 hours before I start using it. Again, to give you a breakdown of the cost. The tilapia was like $4.49. The shrimp was $8.07. It's like $7.99 a pound. And then I'm gonna just estimate a couple dollars in reef roids that I used really the last of that container, and then a couple dollars in some of the silicone. So all in all, I'll give you the total here on the screen right here. And I would say I got 2.5 packages out of that, which really is similar size to maybe like a $20, $25 package of the LRS like Reef Frenzy. So I could have added, you know, some algae or nori to kind of appeal to some of the, you know, algae eaters in the tank. I did just meat this time, but of course you can get creative and do anything like that when you do it. So I will keep you updated on how it works. Again, I haven't done it in a long time. I've done it just like this before, and it worked out really great. So the fish are used to eating the exact same thing now from when I'm already feeding them in the frozen food. So really at the end of the day, just wanted to show you, you know, kind of a little bit of a homemade, cheaper version of making your own fish food. Hopefully this gives you the confidence to go ahead and try it yourself. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If this is your first time here, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Definitely have lots more content coming out. And thank you guys for watching so much. So we'll see you on the next one. Happy reefing.